When you observe the nightlight map of the Persian Gulf, you will find an interesting phenomenon. On the Arabian Peninsula, the United Arab Emirates and Qatar and other countries are brightly lit, while the Iranian coast appears very deserted. Why does Iran along the Persian Gulf doesn't have a big city like Dubai or Doha? First of all, the biggest difference between Iran and Arab countries is its plateau attribute. 90% of Iran's territory is plateau and mountain. The core population is concentrated in the north and west. There are relatively abundant water and arable land. For example, Tehran, the capital, is at the foot of the Alborz. It has developed into an international city by snowmelt. Along the Persian Gulf Coast, except for a few ports, most of them are desolate, saline alkali land and deserts. The environment is harsh and sparse population. The largest city, Avaz, has only 430,000. Which is less than a fifth of Dubai's, especially the Zagros Mountains along the Persian Gulf, like a high wall between the coast and the inland. There are almost no flat alluvial plains here, and steep cliffs directly insert into the sea, making the construction of large ports extremely expensive. The coast of the Arabian Peninsula are mostly flat deserts. Although it is dry, the terrain is flat, with low infrastructure costs, which is suitable for rapid expansion. Cities like Dubai and Damo rely on natural harbors, easily developed into world-class shipping hubs. Secondly, the core of Iranian civilization has always been inland. From the Persian Empire's Persepolis to the Safavid dynasty's Isfahan, the political and economic centers of dynasties were far from the Persian Gulf. After the oil boom in the 20th century, began to build modern cities along the coast. For example, after discovering oil in 1966, it took 40 years evolved from a fishing village to a global financial center. Finally, Iran's Persian Gulf strategy focuses on security. Although the coastal cities of Abbas Port, Bushehr Port, and other ports have economic functions, and the Strait of Hormuz as the throat of global oil transportation, but their primary task is to ensure the security of energy exports. On the contrary, the Arab countries have relatively stable security environment, so they dare to spend money to build rich cities. Recently, Iran has repeatedly proposed moving the capital from Tehran to the south, to the Persian Gulf coast, closer to the main trade routes. But moving the capital is expensive and may bring more security and environmental problems. Do you think Iran can defy fate?